and welcome to another episode of Taste Kitchen. I'm your host, Lauren Castellano, and today we're talking all about good food options and the ones that specifically speak to the plant-forward and health movement trends. We couldn't think of any better option than Saffron Road, so joining me today is Jack Acree, Executive Vice President of Saffron Road. Jack, welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about the initial concept behind Saffron Road and the company's success?
Hi, Lauren. Thanks so much for having me on. Yes, we started Saffron Road back in 2010 with the idea to help bring the flavors and cultures and cuisines of the world to the American household and into their kitchens in an easy, convenient way. We looked at and understand what happened on the Silk Road and the Silk Route when so many cultures were brought together by the traders going back and forth. And we kind of wanted to mirror that with what we're doing with Saffron Road and going out to the Indian subcontinent, Thailand, Japan, Korea, with all the different cuisines that are there, make them attractive and easy to prepare for the American household.
Yeah, so these are available everywhere, right?
Yes, we have a wide range of products. We have frozen entrees and these sauces. We're available in all Whole Foods stores. We're available in all Sprouts stores, Kroger. Our entrees are in Walmart. So yeah, we're available nationwide,
so you guys
and
are everywhere.
An easy store locator on our website.
Yeah, I think that's great because honestly, people who are trying to taste something different, they have exposure to it through your products. And not only that, I'd love to touch on during the Corona pandemic, how a lot of us were stuck at home. We didn't really have a lot of food options, so we're having to get creative and everything. Can you talk a little bit about convenience trends and how Saffron Road plays into that?
Well, that's been part of what we wanted to do all along, was to bring these sometimes difficult items to prepare and make them easy, no matter whether someone is leading a full regular life or if they're working from home like I am now, and I leave my office here and go downstairs and prepare a korma chicken dish or a korma tofu dish in 30 minutes or less. What sauce is typically the hardest part when creating a dish, and we do the hard work. And then all you have to do is bring some sides, the protein, and some vegetables, and you're ready to go.
So basically, you are definitely speaking to the millennials right now because not a lot of time, I feel like, for cooking. So I think this is kind of a nice thing that you can have, just getting into this. You could just, set up a little date and you're whipping up something delicious. All right, Jack, let's get into this. We're going to be cooking today with the coconut curry sauce. Can you tell us a little bit about the ingredients in here, what halal is about? Because I see this on the ingredient list right on the package.
Well, sure, exactly. So, first ingredients, is coconut and coconut milk. That helps to give it the coconut flavor that we have in there. Then whole milk, which helps with our non-GMO purification, so that we can come through with that. And then tomato paste and onions and garlic and so forth. And it's all cooked in a way that's sautéed, so that it allows the flavors of the ingredients to really imbue throughout the entire sauce, which is a more time-honored tradition, high-speed processing that typically takes place here in the U.S. The halal certification is basically kind of a similar certification as kosher is for Jewish consumers, and halal is just something that follows the Muslim dietary restrictions for halal.
Oh, this is great. Super friendly for a lot of different people. I love that. And
Exactly.
Also, as I was checking it out, this is low carb too. So anybody that's on a keto-friendly diet, this would definitely be something that they could use for their salad toppings to make their foods a little bit tastier. Because I know when we're doing some of these diets, things kind of get a little bland. So if you could find Saffron Road and get these little dressings, I think this is awesome, a way to kick it up. All right, so we're going to get into our recipe today. So we are transforming this simmer sauce sauce into a dressing and topping it on a delicious superfood summer salad. And let me tell you, the ingredients here are packing a punch because we're going to be heavy on the nutrients and then topping it with this delicious little sauce. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first that we have is going to be a half cup of raw pecans, and we're going to just go ahead and throw these bad boys on here. And if you guys are looking to stay nice and healthy right now, pecans are an excellent source of immunity boosting nutrients, so please make sure that you have this. And the base of this is going to be that superfood mixed green. So if you guys are looking to get your vitamin A, which, fun fact, is how you guys see dark colors at nighttime. So if you're looking to improve your night vision, make sure you guys are getting your greens in. Next, we have our blueberries, and this is just going to be a half cup. This is a great source of fiber for you, good for your gut health. Jack, you love blueberries, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. It's perfect time of year for the fresh blueberries, too.
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of vegetables that are coming into season up there right now where you are?
Sure. We just, strawberries just came through. Blueberries are now, a lot of cantaloupe, and the fruits are coming in. Obviously, we're waiting a little bit for the corn and those other vegetables to come.
Yeah, that's actually a really fun thing to do, is to look up where you are locally and see, what is really kind of, in production at that time, because it just really enhances the flavor. And next we have the half cup of chopped mango, which is very good for you as well. It's good for your digestion, and we all need a healthy gut. Then we have the heirloom tomatoes. These are gonna add a little bit of sweet flavor for you. This is so good for your skin. Everything in here is going to be incredible for you. And then one of my favorite things ever is going to be one ripe avocado. This is packing the heavy fat for you, which is super good for you. If you're ever trying to, enhance your brain cognition, your thinking, definitely aim for an avocado. Plus, it gives you, just one of them gives you half your dose of fiber for the day. All right, so now we're gonna really kick this up a notch by adding your coconut curry sauce. So, it's pretty easy to prep, isn't it, Jack? What do we do here?
Sure. Just, you open it up. You can pour it out and, add it right to the salad. You can cut it with a little extra oil if you want to loosen it up a little bit and make it a little more dressing-like.
What kind of oils do you use in your saffron road pouches, like this one, this coconut curry?
This oil, this one has very little oil in it, actually. It's got the organic coconut cream and also milk and yogurt that's in there.
Okay.
But there's very little oil in this particular product.
So right now I'm actually adding a 4th cup of rice vinegar and also 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So since your recipe doesn't really have that much in it, adding it in is only gonna make it a little bit better. You got your good olive oils, and hopefully soon we'll do a whole episode on olive oils because there are so many different kinds. Do you have a recommendation of what ones you like to use, like the expeller pressed olive oils or any olive oils like that?
Well, sure. Certain for salad preparation, extra virgin, expeller pressed. All the oils that we use are expeller pressed.
Okay, that's good.
In our products, absolutely.
Can you tell people why expeller pressed is kind of a better option for people to use?
Sure. Well, the option is for it to be what's called solvent extracted. There's a chemical process where the oil is actually pulled out of the nuts, which supposedly none of the chemicals end up in the final product, but we just prefer the old fat. Most everything that we do, whether it be through a cooking technique or how our ingredients are prepared, we go to the time-honored traditions. So expeller press is how olive oil has been made for millennia almost, and so we like to stick with that.
I love that you do that because expeller press is going to give you more nutrients. It's so hard to look on labels now. You got to know a little bit about the stuff to get the most nutrients, but I am adding it on right now. I am so excited because this recipe is great if you're looking to boost your skin. This has a lot of stuff in here that's going to be age defining and packing nutrients. All right, this looks super delicious. So I'm actually gonna grab a fork real quick and try to taste this because this is real food. I don't want anyone thinking that we don't taste it here. And I am a health food junkie. All right. Well, it's super good. I'm telling you, if I had to give a Michelin star for sauce, it would be with this. This is really tasty, actually. It's very light.
Great. Yeah, it's one of our most popular sauces that we make.
That tastes so good because I usually just use like an olive oil for my salads, but honestly, this just gives a little bit more flavor. It's not adding a lot of calories or carbs or anything. So this is really great for anybody that's maybe on a diet. And then it's gluten-free. It's, you've got everything down packed with this. I think you did a really good job. It tastes delicious.
Thank you.
Oh,
Gluten-free,
goodness.
also
All right.
non-GMO verified.
Yes, everybody's super conscious about the different foods and what they have to pay attention to. So I'm glad that you guys put that in big print too on your packages so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the other two varieties that you've provided us today. Can you talk to me about the deli potatoes and how they're made and what it actually pairs well with?
Sure. So the deli potatoes is a little different in that it in itself is a full meal. It comprises of potatoes and peas. Chickpeas are also in there. So it's a bunch of great vegetables and pulses that are in there to give a diverse base for your nutritional product. This is actually imported from India. And so instead of having folks in how to make the products the old-fashioned way or the authentic way, it's already made that way in India, and we import it. These items use literally fresh from the farm produce. It comes in the morning that they produce it. They chop it up, they put it in the kettles, saute it down, bring it together into a meal, and then package it up and ship it to us over here in the U.S. So very authentic product that we bring to American consumers. As you can see, we call it deli potatoes, which gives people a little better idea rather than aloo matar, which is actually the Indian name for the dish.
Oh, that's a fun little fact that you got going.
Yeah.
Very neat. Can you describe the chickpea masala? A little bit about the taste?
Sure. So our chickpea masala, it's based originally just like the changing the name on the deli potatoes to help folks understand it. Chana masala would be its Indian name. Chickpeas have been in the Indian diet and in the human diet for thousands of years. They're packed with protein and fiber. In that one pouch, there's 17 grams of protein that's right there that's available in 75 seconds. It's a great complement with basmati rice or some freshly heated up naan bread to create a quick and easy, literally in less than 3 minutes total from when you take it out of the cupboard to when you put it on your plate and start eating.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And you hit something with the protein. You're using plant-based proteins. They're really easy to digest for our stomachs. So this is friendly for anybody. It doesn't matter if you eat meat or you're a vegan. Both of these are going to be great proteins for you because we need the whole rainbow of different. So you're really accomplishing that
Exactly.
in that package. So do you have any other new items that you're working on launching?
Well, we do. We also have some other items that have been around for a while that, again, speak to that convenience factor, and also the authenticity factor. Our frozen entrees, as I had mentioned, we have available nationwide at Walmart and Sam's and all major retailers, typically in the natural food section. When we do use animal protein, make sure that it's humanely raised without antibiotics. So nothing that we do comes from the Acree system.
Thank you, Jack, for being on our Good Food Lab series of Taste Kitchen and sharing your delicious Saffron Road varieties with us.
Well, thanks so much for having me on. And just to remind everyone, they can learn more about us at saffronroad.com, where we have a store locator where you can search by specific product and also a lot of other recipes for quick and easy meals at home.
Great, thanks. All right, well, thanks to our audience for watching the show. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you smash that subscribe bell for another great content. And if you have an idea for an upcoming episode, please send an email over to producer@foodabletv.com. We'll catch you next time right here on Taste Kitchen.